Welcome back to the Psychic Next Door. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to tune in and watch our videos, as well as for your overwhelming support for subscribing, liking, and even commenting on my videos. I am truly grateful for you. My goal today and always is to provide you clarity and peace through these spirit-driven messages. Remember, these are just general readings, not one-to-one. So if it doesn't resonate, just leave it behind. This is your bonus reading for the month of June, my beautiful Cancer friends. Keep in mind these readings are timeless and can resonate at any given period. All right, as we shuffle the cards, we will quickly touch upon some key points in the world of astrology that may help you prepare for the possibilities coming your way. My readings for the first part of June touched upon the astrology up till about, I think, June 18th. So we're going to go ahead and resume on June 20th. June 20th is our first official day of summer. The solstice brings comfort and imagination to the forefront of our lives. This season also brings about some of the hottest days and nights. And this sometimes can make us a bit emotional and often defensive. This is a perfect time for you guys to step outside your comfort zone and explore the possibilities that life has to offer. All right. On June 21st, there is a full moon in Capricorn. This will be a period where your hard work is going to pay off and you'll be getting recognized for your achievements. And then finally, on June 29th, Saturn goes retrograde into Pisces. This is very much in alignment with a lot of the readings that I did for the beginning of June, okay? Where it's asking you to take the summer months, the next 90 to 120 days, and allow yourself some relaxation that you so desperately need and deserve. This is a great time to let go of what's been holding you back and not serving you for your highest good, okay? All right, my friends, we are going to move right into your reading. Now, moving forward, our readings are going to look a little different. As an evidential psychic medium, I know I often provide you pieces of validation throughout a reading, as it's occurring. However, in addition to this, at the end of each reading, now I'm going to provide you solid evidence that if you come across any of these situations, you know that this reading was meant for you. All right, let's dive right on in. So they're asking me to draw 3 cards from this Moonology deck, basically to highlight the ones that we first drew for you all. Okay. All right, my Cancer friends, it looks like we have a lot to unpack. Okay, a lot of information is coming through for you right now, and I want to make sure we get to all of it. First things first, they are highlighting this card with a vengeance, detoxify. This, well, for some, the detoxify piece, and it doesn't seem like a whole lot of you. This is in reference to perhaps we need to slow down on the substances that truly don't serve us, okay? We kind of need to cleanse ourselves a bit. But for most of you, this is in relation to internal peace, detoxifying internally, emotionally, what you go through that you kind of push down and keep quiet and don't share with others. It kind of works on you. Okay, and it's showing me that it's a little bit of a vicious cycle of what you put yourself through emotionally, internally. And they're asking you guys to lighten up, all right? Life is serious. Our responsibilities are serious. It's showing me a family. It's showing me an individual who goes to work, comes home, takes care of their family, perhaps does additional work. It's just kind of never ending, right? And you haven't given yourself much time for you. In the next 90 to 120 days during the summer period, okay, allow yourself, even if it's pockets of reprieve, allow yourself those moments where you can just turn on a show and just binge and just do you, okay? You can go and take a couple chairs to the beach and just go watch the waves. Put yourself in different kinds of situations that it allows you to kind of get a fresh start, you know, kind of get the break that you need. You often, and I don't want to say the word crucified because it's not meant literally, okay? But in a sense, you guys kind of often crucify yourselves. Perhaps you don't give yourself the credit you deserve. It's showing me in regards to being a parent, in regards to being an employee, you often come down on yourself and you want to do more and wish you could do more, and you feel as though you don't do enough. Stop for a minute, okay? Pull yourself out of the micro level of your day-to-day and kind of, I don't want to say, well, project yourself in a sense. Kind of like pull yourself out of it and just watch yourself for a day. Watch yourself for a week. Look at what you go through. Look at how much you accomplish. Look at how much you do for your family and your children. And realize that you're pretty damn awesome. Be proud of yourself. Look at what you've accomplished just in the last 6 months. They're highlighting the last 6 months, so I guess they just kind of want us to touch upon that. Look at what you've accomplished, okay? Some of you have gone through some career changes. Some of you have gone through some serious relationship issues, situations. For a lot of you, it's in the past now. You've moved on, okay? Look at what you've done to make your life better, okay? Put more attention and detail to the positives, okay, instead of the negative. Don't go there with yourself, okay? It's time for you to shift your attention to the details of the positive instead of the negative, instead of what you haven't done. Look at what you've done, okay? If you have to force yourself, okay, to constantly redirect yourself to the positive for a period of time to get out of that negative cycle, do it. You deserve it. You are worth it, okay? For many of you, you have dreams and aspirations. And for some of you, it appears to be career related. Believe the impossible. There is very much a limited, I'm getting the sense that there's limiting beliefs inside you, that perhaps you can only go so far. Perhaps you can only accomplish so much. In those moments where you're daydreaming and you're believing and you're visualizing yourself, perhaps in a dream home, in a dream situation, in a dream location, a dream job, understand that you have what it takes inside you to get to all these things, okay? The road, without question, the road is never easy, all right? But you have it in you to make it happen, okay? So to tell yourself a different narrative is just not okay, all right? This time while you're relaxing, okay, you're reflecting this summer, okay, you're going to come across some thoughts and ideas. Perhaps it's for a business that you're creating. Perhaps it's a side hustle that you've been considering for some time. These are the months as you're reflecting on this, to take action. Okay? For the fall, winter time, it's showing me if you take action, okay, on some of these things that you have cooking in the fire, they say, a fiery climax approaches. And we'll leave it to your imagination as to where that could go, because you have complete control. You can take this as far as you want to. You can take this as far as you possibly can imagine yourself doing so. It's going to be completely up to you. Okay? Let's draw some clarifiers for you today and see what additional messages we have for you. Exactly right. That comes in the summer months. Or actually, that's already kind of started for some of you. For some of you, that's already in progress. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Cancer, if this doesn't give us some validation and some additional details, I don't know what does. It's time to take action. Part of the action is doing research, okay? Some of you have already done this, okay? Some of you have already started the research. Extremely impressive. Some of you are in the beginning stages. Should you do the research, okay? A lot of you have been faced with a lot of difficulties. It shows a good part of your life. And, you know, while we all go through struggles and things of that nature, the last few years have really presented a lot to you. A lot of what seemed like roadblocks. But you got through them without question. This, again, is coming, the Ace of Pentacles. This is actually presenting itself like a nugget of opportunity. Okay? And understand, I read the energy and I see the visions of the future, of the future what ifs, predictions that could be for you guys. It doesn't always necessarily match the card, but the strong visualization that I get from this card is an opportunity is going to present itself. Now, it looks like you've got a lot of. It looks as though you have a lot of irons in the fire. The attention to detail card is coming up now for this opportunity, because it looks like, and I hope this makes sense for some of you, it's an opportunity within an opportunity, right? So it looks like you've created a few things, or you're considering creating a few things, but you need to make a decision, perhaps for the betterment of the success of these projects. How much attention are you going to put into them? Okay. And it's showing me like 3 lanes, right? And you're putting a little bit into each lane, but not enough into them, if that makes sense. Perhaps make a decision, or perhaps kind of take this summer and look at the opportunities that you have before you. And take steps, and take one opportunity at a time, perhaps, and give it a go and see how far you can take it. And then dive into opportunity 2 and opportunity 3. Okay? I hope that makes sense for some of you. That's coming in really strongly. Yeah, that's coming in really strongly. Okay? Now, as promised, let's talk about the validators that you should see, feel, or hear during this month and the coming months to validate this message. They first said, keep traditions alive. Then I heard somebody yell Kramer from the show Seinfeld, like when they yelled Kramer. I heard that. And then I heard Phil from Modern Family. Okay, so it looked like Claire was yelling his name, Phil. So the general message here is you're continuously or constantly calling out someone's name, perhaps a child, a spouse, a family member, okay? Just in that, it's just a vision that I received. They're saying take your temperature as needed. Then they played the song Summer Breeze by Seals and Croft. Then they showed me a visual of somebody cooking a family meal, but with purpose. Then I heard the name Chester, and then I heard Chester the cheetah. Then I saw a plate of ravioli with some red sauce. Then I heard the song Raindrops Falling on My Head by BJ Thomas. Then I saw a visual of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Then I saw a side of potato cakes. And then finally a visual of Run DMC and Ice Cube. Okay? So I can't wait to see how this resonates with you all. I'm going to draw one last card to send you off your month on a beautiful note, my beautiful Cancer friends, from the Manifestation deck. All right, we have, sometimes life hits you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith, okay? You've been through a lot, my friends, right? You've been through a lot. If anything, you are an absolute survivor. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your month, and we'll talk soon.